The civil service hearing to decide if Leonardo Quintana gets his job back wrapped up today after the fired officer had his chance to speak. The officer involved in the shooting death of Nathaniel Sanders was fired after he was arrested for DWI months after that shooting, a punishment he and his attorney think was just too severe. Chris Sadeghi joins us with more on what Quintana actually said today at that hearing. Chris?
Well, yesterday the police chief and his former supervisors testified adamantly that Quintana should not be reinstated based on some poor judgment calls he'd been showing. Today, Quintana defended his judgment and also his performance as an officer.
He himself said he loved my work ethic. He needs officers like me on the street, hard-charging officers.
Quintana says that's what Chief Art Acevedo told him a few years ago, and Quintana stated that he believes he has been an exemplary officer for the department. He tried to explain many of the poor judgment calls, including the DWI he was fired for. He admits he should not have been driving, but also says the stress caused by the Sanders shooting led to the drinking problem. As for the Facebook picture talked about so much yesterday of him holding an assault rifle posted when he returned to work, he says it never occurred to him it would be taken negatively.
I had been off for 6.5 months, and it was my way of showing them that I was proudly back in uniform, back at work again. There was no underlying statement.
And Quintana also talked about not activating the dash cam video the night of the shooting, something he was suspended for. He says there have been cases where the power switch on the camera lights up and causes suspects to run. Now, the arbitrator is awaiting the transcripts from this hearing. Once she receives them, she'll have 30 days to make a ruling. That ruling should come by the end of October. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN, Austin News.